Hey everybody, it's Allison here. So I thought I would show you a tour of what we got going on in the spring garden. It's, oh what is it, second week of May now. It's been a really slow spring here for us. It's been pretty cold, things aren't blooming quite as soon as they were last year, and I definitely have not felt good at all this whole spring. So my yard isn't necessarily Instagram worthy or anything, but that's okay. I'll show you what we got going on. We have a lot of stuff planted out and the flowers are starting to come out, so it's really pretty out here. So let's take a look. So first I was going to show you my cherry tree. Can you see the little cherries are coming? And I don't know how well you can tell. Yeah, it focuses. So we wrapped the tree because the birds will eat all of the cherries off the tree before they're even ripe. So like last year we didn't get anything. So I'll give it a shot this year. I have it all wrapped at the bottom too. It's usually like the robins that eat it and they come up from the bottom. And then if one time like years ago a bird got in the top and got trapped, but I just opened the bottom up and let him out and it was fine. So hopefully we'll get cherries this year. So I just finished this melon patch today. It looks like trash, but I have to cover everything up for the birds. They eat everything. So this is a bare patch of ground where we had kept our camper for years. And the chickens would always take dirt baths in it and stuff, so it's fertilized. So we planted cantaloupe, honeydew, and mini watermelons. And we had so much trouble last year trying to figure out when the melons were ripe. So hopefully we'll do better this year. But also I wrote down in my phone how many days that each melon takes. And that way I can start checking it based on the tag. There's my dog. Hey buddy. So, Perennial Patch is beautiful. Got alliums, they're just covered with bees. So cute. Planted a lot more of those last year. Got lots of iris coming. This is a sea holly. Stuff's really pretty. I got a new rose and then a delphinium too together. There's lots of irises about to bloom, and look at these beauties. Aren't these incredible? So pretty. I love the orange, whatever that is. But look how pretty they are even as a bud. Buckeye Susans. Got two of those in. I don't know what happened to the girls here. I think they must have got knocked off and my husband put them back. This is a peony about to bloom. Looking really, really good. So excited. And here I put in a second catmint. So here is the first catmint. This grows better than lavender here in Utah. So bees absolutely love it, as you can see. So I figured another one or two of those would be great. Salvia's getting ready to bloom. And this is a phlox. I've got two of those I put in to kind of fill in where there was a bare patch here. Got rose budding. And these beauties. Oh, I just love these. These are the first iris to bloom. So pretty. My little fountain patio flowers are doing really, really well. So in the back here, there's a canna. So this is an orange canna. So I planted orange dahlias, and then there's coleus, dark, and then the potato vine with that neon green. And then there's variegated coleus, and then a bunch of petunias and different shades of like burgundy, dark red. This is cherry bells. here are some red rocket septarians. And then there's another canna here, so hopefully they'll get really, really big and it'll be super pretty. I love it. All right. Here is the peas. Should be getting peas pretty soon. Doing pretty good. And then I'll plant pumpkins in here when the peas are done. And then the broccoli is looking great. It's my masterpiece to keep the birds out. It's completely covered with netting, since they were nibbling all the broccoli all the way around. They also apparently love artichoke leaves. So I only have 3 left. Hopefully they'll live. Looking good. They look good. So this whole bed is peppers, and then on the here's a cherry tomato, and then I have 2 Romas, one here and one here. Remember last year 4 was way too many and they're monsters, so we put them up against the fence so we can tie them up. And then this is all filled with like jalapenos and Anaheim. Here is the Dollar Tree garden, doing really well. We're gonna, next couple days we'll have lettuce and radish, looks like. You can just come pick leaves off of there. And then there's beets and carrots coming up. And I did plant a butternut squash and a yellow summer squash, but I don't see them yet. So again, everything's covered because of the birds. Here's my greens bed. Garlic's looking good. See there? Not bad. And then, oh, I need to weed so bad. I just can't keep this crabgrass out this year. So here's some celery, kale, looking great. I'm gonna have some baby kale, some adorable little lettuces, spinach, and then some more beautiful lettuce coming up. These look really good. And then here's some spinach. And look at all these sunflowers. Yeah, I've got to come weed. I just haven't had the energy today. And then here's more garlic. These guys are looking awesome. So you plant the garlic in the fall, and then they come up in the spring, and then you harvest them around July. And here is more peppers. I have gypsies and banana peppers, and then various hot ones. There's some Thai hot, there's some lemon, different ones my friend started. That is my onion bed. It's also looking really good. So yeah, these guys look really, really happy. I'm trying to putting these down to keep the chickens from scratching it. But now that they're all sprouted, maybe I could leave them off. This guy is a curry plant. Looks like a rosemary, but when you smell it, it smells just like curry. It is amazing. Really, really cool. And I've got fuchsia flowers on each side, fuchsia colored flowers on each side. And then there will be purple. And then there is blue. I think I gotta plant some more of the blue. And then here is supposed to be red, but they're not looking very good. But we'll see. I bought one big tomato plant from the nursery. This guy is just super fantastic. I'm gonna make sure I had one big tomato. But now these guys are looking way better. These are the ones I started from seed. I have Paul Robeson here and here. I can't pronounce this one, but I'm so excited for it. And then all along the other side is pineapple, which is my favorite. They're looking okay. They even have blossoms on it. So a lot of times when they plant them outside after having started them from seed, they kind of just grow roots for a couple of weeks and they look like they're not doing anything. So they're okay. Looking okay. like I said, it wasn't that warm of a spring, so everything's kind of struggling along. Here are some more peppers. These are mostly bell peppers, except for this guy, which is the scorpion. So we'll get some more hot sauces here. And then underneath the arch, here are my beautiful green beans all popping up. And then along this drip hose line, the second one is bush beans. So these guys are looking great. Very excited. And then I have zucchini coming up in a couple spots. Just put those by seed. And these are the butter babies, something like that. They're butternut squash, but small stature. And then over here is supposed to be cucumbers, but nothing's coming up yet. Some of us are very clever and learn how to open the latch on the I know goats always can figure out how to get out, and they were getting out 3 days in a row, letting all the chickens out too. And so now they're in jail. My husband put on the second latch on the outside. Hello, goat friend. Are you the smart one? I know you are. I saw what you were doing. Yeah, you want to get out and eat my roses. There's all the girls. Ooh, you're beautiful. Say hey. Hi. There's the other one. Snuff, 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 snuff. Snuff, snuff, snuff. Girls are still laying really well. You clean up their pen, the goats make a mess out of everything. Oh. They also learned how to pry off the lids to the cans. But funnily enough, I just switched the lids and now they're on 2 steps, so they can't get them out. But anyways, also here are the 2 babies. They're out here now. They're so big. And they just hang out together. There's a lot of room in here. But this little chicken here, she's been hanging out with them, so they're not like isolated or anything. Everybody's sniffing me. You guys are good goats though. They don't bite or nibble. Goats don't bite, but do nibble nibbles. All right, girls. You good chickens. You good chickens. All right, so that's what's going on right now. Things are about to start get really exciting. We'll start getting lettuce and stuff from the garden, and then all the flowers are gonna start blooming in the next 2 weeks. It's gonna be amazing. I love May. The birds are singing, flowers are blooming. It's so pretty. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Remember, life's a garden. Dig it.